The Toy Story room. So, I started on the iPad, made a few drawings, and then projected it onto the wall so I could sketch it out, just so I could get the layout right and the size. Started to ink and make them solid, just so I could see where I was going to be when I started the painting. It's actually turned out a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be, but I was really happy with the size. So here it is, all sort of finished. All the ink layer is done, ready to go. So that completed day one. Bring on the next day, day two. Day two. He started off with the background, didn't know how it was going to turn out. It was just sort of trial and error. I hadn't done this sort of size of mural before, so it was just a bit of exciting times, really, just to find out what was happening and how it was going to turn out. So once I got the background sorted, then started filling in a base colour paint just to see where I was going to go and build up from there. I knew it was going to be a few coats of paint. Didn't know how it was going to turn out. But I was getting there. It started to come to life, fairly quickly because of the colourings that were going on to the wall. Day three. Now, day three was a little bit more exciting for me because I had lots more shadows and highlights to do, filling in the colours, and I started to add more depth to them. So it was starting to pop off the wall, giving it sort of more of a 3D effect and hopefully achieving a final result that was in my head. But it was all good. And I'd got some colours filled in and wanted to do some outline on the black. They started in the top corner and then moved across from left to right on the picture. So what I've got now is a few pictures, a few slides of how the day went and how it all built up with the colours and the black lines and the outlines. Really pleased how it's going so far. It's starting to come to life. It's starting to really sort of jump off the wall. So, on to day four. Day four is a new t-shirt colour and a more black outline inking. Really enjoyed this part. It just finished the whole picture off. So here we have a nearly finished wall. I've got to put the catch light in the eyes. A few little bits and pieces still left to do on the wall. Slinky's spring, I've got to put that in. I've got to put some highlights and shadows still left to go, but we're about sort of 98% finished on this wall, so we'll come back to this later on and just finish tidying it up. So day 5 and on to the other wall. Started to map it all out and get the main 2 characters in place. I was going to paint all the wall behind in blue, so a cloud effect. Corner of the wall has got sort of like a part where pipes are going through, so it's blocked out. So I thought opportunity to make it into building blocks. To the bed. I've made him a bed that would fit a full-size single mattress. Again, I wanted it to have like a car theme, but there's no sort of plans or drawings or anybody else has made this sort of bed on the internet. I couldn't find anything, so again I had to sit down, draw it, map it all out, and hopefully come up with the right sort of shape and designs. It took me a day to cut and make, and then a couple of days then to get it all finished off and painted. So now we're getting some more paint onto the car, and it's starting to look more finished. So onto the wardrobes. Again, just like the car and the walls, we have to have a foundation paint. Mapped it all out, tried to get some basic paint on there, some colours, shape it, and then finish it off with some line work, and hopefully, in fact it turned out really well. So we have a final finished room, and it took a while. Really pleased. We had to split this over quite a few weekends to get it done in preparation for his birthday. Really enjoyed it. Turned out really well. Really pleased. What do you think?
됐어. Alvin, is this okay? Yeah?
Obviously it's not clean enough.
Yeah.